What's up, scumbags? It's Brock from the Rebel Scum Podcast, and I'm here to talk to you about one of my favorite things in the world, filing your tax return every April. No, you bing bongs, I'm here to talk about Star Wars, so let's get to it. It's exciting time to be a Star Wars fan right now. One interesting thing I would like to talk to you fine people about today is the Knights of Ren in Force Awakens. The Knights of Ren, we know almost nothing. We see them only for a brief moment in the Force vision, and it's mentioned offhand once or twice. But who are the Knights of Ren and why are they important? To answer that question, we have to go back a little in the Star Wars saga. Now, for all of you that have watched Star Wars, you know of Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine, also known as Darth Sidious. They were the Sith Lords of our Star Wars saga. But what are the Sith Lords? The Sith is the opposing side of the Force unto the Jedi. So they're pretty simply the Jedi's main enemy. Now, the Sith and the Jedi have been battling out for ages across the galaxy. At one point, the Sith equaled the number of the Jedi Council, which is interesting since once we get to the Star Wars saga, we only have two. But at one point, there were many. That was up until Darth Bane, one of the leaders of the time, decided to create the Rule of Two. The Rule of Two was simply only two Sith Lords, a master and apprentice, one with the power and one that desired. This move changed the Sith order forever, which would continue on until we get to the time of Luke Skywalker. The Star Wars saga partially tells the story of the Skywalker family, but also tells the story of how the Sith Lords took over and wiped out the Jedi. We see Darth Sidious with his own apprentice, be it Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus, and then later Anakin Skywalker, the notorious Darth Vader. And at the end of Return of the Jedi, we see Darth Vader slay Darth Sidious and then sacrifice himself to save his son. Fast forward 40 years later, the Sith are gone, Luke has gone and started his own Jedi Order, and then something happens. We come in way after this occurs and Luke Skywalker has gone into hiding. We meet Kylo Ren, who is a very Vader-esque Force wielder, and we learn that he is the grandson of Anakin Skywalker. And as the story of The Force Awakens unfolds in front of us, we learn that Kylo Ren answers to Snoke, but is also the master of something called the Knights of Ren. It reveals that the moniker of Ren is similar to that the moniker of Darth from the Star Wars films prior. We assume that Kylo Ren is just the character's name, but is revealed by Snoke that he is one of the Knights of Ren. And when we see the scene in the Force vision of a group of men in black, similar to that of Kylo, slaying the remainder of Luke's Jedi Academy, we realize that there's a new type of order that perhaps is the new evil in the galaxy. By the end of Force Awakens, we have many questions. Who is Snoke? Who are the Knights of Ren? Is this the new Sith? If in fact these are a new version of the Sith, have they done away with the Rule of Two? Are they all Force wielders? Does it have anything to do with the Force, or is Kylo the only Force wielder? What is Snoke's plan? We don't know, and that's one of the wonders of Star Wars. Regardless of who they are, it raises a big question. After all the events in the original Star Wars, we are back to square one with a good side of the Force and a bad side of the Force. Perhaps that is why Luke has gone into hiding. He sees that his mission has completely failed and he must go away. Hopefully this will be answered in Episode 8. I think it's safe to say that Kylo Ren and Rey may be the two figures that will be the turning point of whether evil or good wins the galaxy. For all things Star Wars and much more, listen to Rebel Scum Podcast on SoundCloud or check it out on our YouTube channel, which you're on right now. So listen to our episodes and let us know what you think. Bring us the theories and we will talk about it, because there is no Star Wars topic too small. May the Force be with you.
Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.